Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For World Series Game 2, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits, as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched than the first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound now, Nathan Eovaldi. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
And now, Michael Harris. The pitch. Base knock right field.
The designated hitter, Vaughn.
And now it's the Braves DH, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room in there, and he found a way.
Ground ball could be 2. Young to second. How about that double play? Here's Matt Olson. On the ground right side. Miller takes it to the bag. That ends the frame. Braves strand 1. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Kyle Wright. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And here it comes.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And Simeon is out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now it's Corey Seager. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one in the air right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And Seager is set down. And that'll do it. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Here's Austin Riley. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley. But you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, one dubious note on Evaldi. May 18th, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took a beat. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. This to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Second inning here, no score. That's a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Sean Murphy. On the ground to short, Seager. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. Right, back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The 1-2. Just cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is Mitch Garver. And fouled off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So It's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Back to the mound. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Run scores easily, and the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One down. Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Garver over at second. Duran at first. One gone. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Got him. 2 down.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Brad Miller now. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the World Series on the show.
I tell you what, jumped across that line.
On to the third inning, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Arcia, a career batting average over 300, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. In the air, center field. Carter hauls it in for the out. One down.
Now batting the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Line drive. Garcia snags it for the second out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. That's smashed towards center. Carter makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Evan Carter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back the second baseman.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Semien, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And he takes a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And a 1-2. Struck him out. Look. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 1 down. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. He goes down looking. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Right side. Oh, what a stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Bounced out to short. Over to Miller. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Here's Josh Young. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out to short. Arcia. Throw to first is in time. There to beat him by an eyelash. Mitch Garver up to hit here. He was late there. Strike one. Why to kick the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Marcell Ozuna. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Base hit! So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
No outs. Runner at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he's already singled in this game. Line drive. Caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So here's Murphy now. Grounded out his first time. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Orlando Arcia. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carter brings it in with a nice running grab. One left for Atlanta. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short. Slings it across. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next is the Rangers. The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Brad Miller. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. But they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And he deals. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Simeon toss over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So now the DH spot, Vaughn Grissom. Ripped on a line. And there's 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. In the air out towards right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game.
Now Austin Riley. On the ground to the left. Diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes Olson around third. He will score. It's 2-1. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back. Leading off, Evan Carter. Right back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-1 now. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 2, second baseman.
Here is Marcus Semien.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
He swings and fouls one off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now it's Corey Seager. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
The right-hander back to work. In the air, left side. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Ozzie Albies.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first with one gone, and now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. Line to left, and it goes just foul. One-run game, one out, one on. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on here, Chris Stratton.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So first and second with one man gone. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Albies, the lead runner at second. Murphy over at first with one away. Hard liner. Friedel pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Out towards right center field. Carter on the move to the alley. Nice grab on the run. And that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Matson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Pitch. Out to short, Arcia. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now, Josh Young.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. The tying run at the plate.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Falling behind 2.
Fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comes the 2-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Rangers 1. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Jonathan Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, so here's the Braves' designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Here comes a pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's hard hit on the line. Knocks it down. Grissom around third. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Here is Matt Olson. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Riley drifts towards it. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Now the left fielder, TJ Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball.
In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back. All set to start the ninth in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. On the ground, right side. And Albies is retired.
Now catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy digs in now.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. The other way, and base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Michael Harris. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Ground ball left side, could be two. On to Simeon. And it's a double play to end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1.
Going down this road, you can't get tired. Gotta keep things fresh, never go dry. It's go time, finish strong before it's no time. Till the day I die, I'ma get mine. Till the day I die, I'ma get mine. Stand up real straight.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
2 strikes.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And it's fouled away. Iglesias, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
In the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there, kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Corey Seager.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris hauls it in, 2 away.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, Austin Riley. On to first, ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, all these guys need is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here